I've been asked to pass on a message from the dead boy's family. Goes something like this.
Now, the trial continues today at the Old Bailey of a young Sikh schoolboy accused of the murder of his classmate.
I came as fast as I could. I want you to know this is because the childminder is still sick. This is for one day only. Right. Come on, lovely. Okay. Oh, shush. The most important thing is routine. Stick to the routine. Bed at 1, she sleeps for 2 hours. If she's still asleep at 3, wake her up and put her straight on the potty. Food, rice and vegetables. If she gets hungry between meals, fruit or yogurt, nothing else. If you go to the playground around 11, that's when most of the other mums go. And people will know her, conversations will start. At the playground, be careful on the steps, but she can do swings and slides on her own. She likes feeding ducks, but be careful because the ducks approach her. Any questions?
Yeah, just one. Where did you learn to be such a good mother?
Books. Bye, Joy.
Oh. Right.
Let us pray for the sick and infirm, that they may again enjoy good health, and for a colleague who has gone into the outside world, that he may find answers to his questions and peace in his heart.
Isabel Fitzsimmons, please. You don't? Fitzsimmons. Hello. F-I-T-Z. Hello.
No, you had it yesterday, didn't you?
I didn't tell you, did I? Who I saw yesterday?
No. Charlie, the white shirt.
Mark Waters.
What?
Yeah. I thought that's how you'd react.
Boys, go and brush your teeth.
He's serving as a juror on another trial.
Are you sure it's him?
Yeah. He's grown a beard. And he looked smaller, shrunken. But I recognized him straight away. Of course, he tried to deny it, said I'd made a mistake. But it was him, all right.
And?
And what?
Didn't you at least hit him?
What?
After what that man did to us.
Is that more dry cleaning?
No, just some shoes sending in for repair.
Okay. Let him go. I'll kill him. Come on. Thank you, officers. It was my fault. Leave him, please. I won't be pressing charges. It's all right. Please.
Mr. Lewis?
Thank you, my lord. Would you give the court your full name, please?
David William Hind.
And your occupation, Mr. Hind?
I'm a professional dog walker.
Is this a job that takes you on to Manning Heath every morning?
Yes, it is.
So we can assume you were also walking your dogs on the 15th of May last year?
Yes. Yes, I was. Today I won't forget in a hurry.
Would you tell the court what happened?
Yes, I collected my dogs as usual around 7:15. We went onto the heath following our usual route along the path.
Now, this would be what time?
About 20 to 8.
Thank you. Please continue.
When suddenly, out of nowhere, a person ran right across my path.
Now, this person, was there anything that distinguished them so that you might remember that?
Oh, I should say. Well, this person was unforgettable.
Why is that?
He was carrying a sword.
Running and carrying a sword. No attempt made to conceal the weapon?
No, part of me thought it must be some kind of joke. A kid in school uniform with a sword.
Now, in which direction did he go?
He went left to right across me, so that would be north.
In the direction of the cops?
Correct.
Position A on your map.
A large golden retriever. She needs a lot of exercise, so we go for a walk together most mornings.
And the morning of the 15th of May last year
was no exception.
Could you tell the court what you remember of that morning?
Certainly. We were walking across the heath along our usual route when Molly, that's my dog, started barking, tugging in one direction. That's not unusual in itself. She sometimes chases squirrels or other dogs. But this was different. She led me through trees, which is where we...
That's all right. Take your time.
I'm sorry, it was so awful.
What was so awful, Miss Thurler?
The body. And beside it, what looked like a large sword.
Is this the sword?
Yes.
And is this the body?
Yes.
Thank you. When did the emergency services receive the call for assistance?
We received the call at 8:16. We arrived at the scene at 8:30 and immediately attempted resuscitation.
Come on, come on.
Could you describe the injuries as you found them?
There were deep cuts along his arms and torso. There was a slash to his neck through his esophagus. Further injuries include what looked like a blow to the back of the head and defense wounds to his forearms, here and here.
So, what was your procedure?
After attempting resuscitation, I called ahead to the hospital, but it was too late. The injuries were too severe. The victim was pronounced dead in hospital at 9:22 and his body was taken to the morgue.
The arrest was made when the defendant was attempting to board a Eurostar train without a valid ticket. He was taken to the Waterloo police station.
And you were the interviewing officer, is that correct?
That is correct.
Now, how would you describe the defendant's conduct throughout the interview?
Silent, sir.
What? Completely silent?
Yes, sir.
Never protested his innocence?
Not once.
Did he give any explanation as to why he was on the heath at the time of the murder and why subsequently he disposed of his uniform and had his hair cut?
No.
And what, as an experienced police officer, would you read into that?
Put it like this. I've interviewed hundreds of people in my time, and not once have I known an innocent person not to protest their innocence.
My lord!
Mr. Lewis.
I think we understand the inference. Thank you.
No further questions.
I call Mr. John Thorpe.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Mr. Thorpe, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Mr. Thorpe, you have been in part-time employment as a road traffic safety operative for 10 years.
Correct.
I believe there's another more widely used name for your job.
Lollipop man.
Good job. Must give you great satisfaction.
Great satisfaction, sir.
And of those 10 years, some 6 have been spent outside St. Thomas's School.
Correct.
Is it true that you were working there on the 15th of May?
Yes.
Would you tell the court what you saw that day?
Well, I was stationed as usual at the pedestrian crossing.
Yes, in your statement you said you saw the defendant running from the heath.
That's correct, yes.
At approximately what time is that?
7:51. I know because I remember thinking, he's in a hurry, and then checking my watch and thinking, what's his problem? And then I saw it.
What did you see?
The blood.
What blood?
The blood on his shirt.
You saw blood on the defendant's shirt?
Yes, sir. All over his chest. It's here and here.
Did he appear wounded?
No. But by his behaviour, it was clear something was up.
And how would you describe his behaviour?
Well, he ran straight across the road without looking. It can be very dangerous that time of the morning.
So distressed and irrational.
My learned friend, Mr. Lewis, is putting words into the witness's mouth.
I agree. Mr. Lewis, in relation to your last question, you were leading the witness.
Sorry, my lord. So, taking all these elements into consideration, what did you conclude at the time?
Well, blood, distressed, irrational behaviour. Doesn't look good, does it?
Thank you, Mr. Thorpe.
2 o'clock, please.
All rise! Clear the public gallery, please.
Now! What we want? Justice! What we want it now! What we want? Justice! What we want it now! What we want? Justice! What we want it now! What we want? Justice! What we want it now! What we want? Justice! What we want it now! What we want? Justice! What we want it now! What we want? Justice! What we want it now! What we want? Justice! What we want it now! What we want? Justice! What we want it now!
So, us two again, eh? It's kind of funny, isn't it? You know how people are thrown together. Well, I read that. You know that jury booklet that they gave us. Do you know that there's a government computer that takes the electoral roll and selects us at random?
Handpicked from millions.
Exactly. Selected by fate.
So what do you do when you're not being a juror?
Well, I'm resting now, you know, taking time out. Yeah. But normally, I work in the building game. Bit of electrical work. And carpentry. And bricklaying as well.
No wonder you're resting. You must be exhausted.
Actually, I'm just getting over a spell of bad health.
Nothing catchy, I hope.
Too much booze?
So sorry.
Oh, well, I'm all right, though. I mean, that's behind me now.
Good.
I cannot believe I just did that.
What?
Blotted everything out like that. I've just sat down.
Was that bad?
Bad, it's pathetic.
I think it's good.
Come on.
I wish I could do that.
Come on.
I never say anything about myself.
All right, we'll go on then.
Wouldn't know where to start.
Anything, I don't know. Like, okay, we already know some things about you, right? Like, you enjoy bubble baths. And, well, you have no pets. Okay, what age are you?
You can't ask me that.
Oh, no, you're right. Oh, shit. Okay, what's your surname?
Surname?
What your favourite colour?
Davis. Lilac. It's been a while since you chatted someone up.
It was a while ago. Why does this show?
It's a bit creaky.
All right, okay. What do you do for a living?
Beautician.
A beautician? Oh, that's cruel.
Why?
Oh, no. Being more beautiful than all the people that come to you.
I'm looking for Isabel Fitzsimmons. F.I.T. She used to work for you. You don't? Really? Okay, thanks.
Sorry, Father. I know you want to be on your own, but I thought I'd come and offer you some moral support.
Please stop calling me father. I haven't taken my vows, and I probably never will. With regard to your moral support, it's the first week of the trial. I believe I can cope.
It's not about the trial. It's this article. It says that men applying to become priests are down 40%.
If I look surprised, Elsie, it's that anyone still bothers to apply for the priesthood at all.
Oh, how can you say that?
Well, it's not much of a life, is it? To go from a world full of opportunity and excitement to being laughed at in the streets, treated like a freak, people you've never met throwing insults at you. Did you know that accompanying each new application for the priesthood comes a warning of the abuse the student is likely to receive?
Dear, you poor thing.
No need to feel pity. It's good news. People turn to priests at a time of pain, trauma. The falling figures show there's greater happiness in the world.
No. And there's pain everywhere. Pain doesn't go away. Especially when there's no principles. Look at all the families falling apart.
And who would you have teach people about families? A bunch of maladjusted, Latin-speaking celibates, twisted with regret about the choice they've made.
Oh, my goodness. Is that how you feel?
Yes, I think it is.
No. Don't get up. Good news. We've heard from the school liaison officer, one Nicola Tilliard. Thank you. She's prepared to appear as a witness.
Who? But the school liaison officer. It is another name for a counsellor. Someone the kids can talk to in confidence.
Devinder spoke to such a person?
Apparently, yes, on a number of occasions. You didn't know?
No. Well, she's happy to give character evidence. She's convinced that Devinder didn't do this. I see. And that's not all. Do you remember last time we mentioned a lead we were pursuing? Oh, yes. Well, it turns out that there was a full-blown violent assault on the Heath that morning.
Yeah, but what's important is that the police never picked up on it.
Even the timing's right for us, 20 minutes before the murder.
Now, if we can show that the police knew about this attack, but didn't question the perpetrator in connection with this murder, then...
My son spoke to a counsellor.
Mr. Thorpe, I'm a little confused. Now, just so that I understand, where exactly was the accused when you saw him?
Well, right opposite the main crossing, on the north side. Then running from the heath down in the direction of the High Street.
I see. And on what side of the road were you?
The south side.
So, that would mean 75 yards away.
I suppose.
Now, when you saw him, you immediately mentioned the blood. I'm curious, was that your first thought? Goodness, that's blood.
No, my first thought would have been, gosh, he's in a hurry.
Ah, I see. So, at what point did you think, gosh, that's blood?
Well, afterwards, I suppose.
After they had told you what had happened?
Well, yes, but...
So, you saw the accused on the 15th of May and you thought nothing of it. And then, 2 days later, when you gave your statement to the police and you knew about John Mayer's murder, you decided that it was blood you'd seen.
No.
But up until that moment, you hadn't actually thought it was blood.
Oh, no, but it was obvious.
Mr. Thorpe, you've already told us that you worked outside that school for years. 6 years, I think you said.
Yes, 6 years.
Yeah, so you're very familiar with the school and its customs.
Yes, I think so, yes.
Oh, you're aware, then, that at St. Thomas's, children of exceptional ability are marked out from the other children by wearing different coloured ties.
Oh, yes. Sport is green, I know that, and art is yellow.
And scholars, Mr. Thorpe?
Are red.
Correct. Bright red. Blood red, you might almost say. Were you aware that Devinder Singh was a scholar?
No. No, I wasn't.
Now, from a distance of 80 yards, can you be certain that what you saw was blood?
Certain,
Can you be absolutely certain that what you saw wasn't a tie?
I think so, yes.
I think so is not good enough, Mr. Thorpe, and I would remind you that you are under oath.
I believe that what I saw was blood.
But it's possible, isn't it? It's possible that it wasn't.
I don't know.
Yes or no, Mr. Thorpe?
All right, yes, it's possible.
Thank you, Mr. Thorpe.
I've got nothing to say to you, Mark.
Oh, wait. If we're both serving as jurors, then we're going to bump into one another again. Now, let's just get it out into the open, okay? 1 cup of coffee. For old time's sake.
First couple of years, it wouldn't have been a punch. I'd have killed you.
I understand.
No, you don't understand, Mark. It devastated us. Destroyed us. You know, it was never my money.
What?
It was Fiona's. All of it. The house, the savings. She had no idea.
Oh, for God's sake, man, why did you do it?
Because you said it was a dead cert. We lost everything. One of my boys developed asthma. Fiona lost whole chunks of her hair, long sheaves of that beautiful hair just fell out. We live like gypsies in a one-room apartment. We don't entertain, so we don't see friends, we don't go on holidays. We seem to be permanently standing in one queue or another, getting handouts from one State Department or another. Two able-bodied, intelligent adults. Depressed. Diminished. Dissolute. You knew, didn't you? You knew, you saw it coming, and you never called and told me to sell.
That day, it was crazy. I had to get my money out first, and then David's and Charles. I meant to get to yours, but...
You just didn't get around to it, did you?
Yes.
Right, and now you want to clear things up and put things behind us. How do you sleep at night?
I don't.
Right, who's this?
Charles Gore. He's staying in a hotel in King's Cross. He had dinner alone last night in a local pizza restaurant. Went in 8:45, come out 9:35. He spent his time reading the newspaper. It was The Guardian.
What pizza did he have?
I don't know.
What's important? Did he have mushrooms, pepperonis, anchovies, what?
Want me to find out?
Of course I don't, you fucking prick. Well done, good work.
Who's this Schweitzer? Marcia Thomas. Lives on the Berryfields estate, North London. She's got one daughter.
Where's the father?
No sign. My guess they live apart.
Woman living on her own. I think we just found our first target.
Hiya!
Mummy.
We did food at 3, park at 11, and games at 12. And we made these. And sleep? Oh, well, we didn't get any sleep. Look. I know everything was in the wrong order, and the place looks a mess. And I know that routine is important, but look, she's okay. Also, Sandy, the childminder, rang. She's still sick with fever.
Dr. Harris is ready to see you now.
Elsie Beamish. Look up for me, please. And down.
Where's Dr. Phillips?
He's away. I'm the locum, Dr. Signemal. Here for a month. Look to the left. And to the right. And you say it started with a headache?
Yes.
Then you felt loss of balance?
Mm-hmm.
The headache, the front of the head or the back?
Front.
Dull pain or sharp?
Sharp, I suppose.
And you never saw Dr. Phillips about this?
Oh, yes. He gave me some pills.
Gosh. And you still feel the headaches?
I see. I'd like to take a closer look. I'm going to need you to do a scan.
Oh, but you know I'm in court.
Don't worry, they'll fit it in around you. At St. Charles's. I'll ring ahead and make an appointment. Sometimes there can be some waiting around. Is there anyone you'd like to take with you? Member of family, close friend?
There's no one.
Yes, you can, because we did it before. You know we did. Exactly. Sorry, I'll call you back. Charles Gore? Jesus! How the hell are you? Sorry, must have been blasphemy.
No, I forgive you.
Yeah. What are you, what is it, Father Charles now? Is it, or Bishop or Cardinal or something? I don't know, you always wear the fast track tie.
Actually, it's neither. I walked out.
Frankly, I'm not surprised. You're way too good for it, Charles. Well, look at the facts. In the past, priests had power, prestige, influence. It was highly desirable, socially advantageous employment, so it attracted the best. Nowadays, it's a scourge. So who does it attract? A bunch of losers, outcasts, underachievers. It's been like that for 20 years, and it's getting worse. So who needs a religion?
That's not why I left, Sebastian.
Why then? What, you want your old job back? Excellent, take it, it's yours. We can unite the old team. There's a fortune to be made out there, Charles, and God knows none of your replacements have been half as good.
No, it's not that either.
Why is it then?
It's Isabel. I've come back for her. I can't shake her off. God knows I've tried. I still love her, Sebastian. If I didn't know it then, I certainly know it now. I know I walked out on her, and I know I've got to work hard to get her back again, but the truth is, I want to try again. If only I could find her. She must have moved, which is why I've come. You're my two closest friends in the world. I thought the two of you might have kept in touch. What's the matter?
Yeah, we did. God, I don't know how to put this. Except when you left, and when you just walked out on Isabel like that, it devastated her.
What?
Actually, both of us. No, I don't know, maybe we sought consolation from each other, I suppose, and one thing led to another.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that Isabel and I are seeing each other now. Charles, we have been for some time. In fact, we're engaged.
Physio, Len. Come on, Len, I'm tired.
They give me the ultrasound thing. I don't know, it like shows the echo.
You look nice.
Not now, Len. I'm not in the mood. Sorry. Tired.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Come on, how'd it go today?
Okay. Difficult. Need to get some more cream. sorry. I'm being unreasonable. Let's talk.
OK, let me ask you a question. Don't worry, it's not about a trial. Are things going bad again? You know, all them feelings you had after the accident, all that suffocation, living with me, you still feeling trapped?
No.
Good. Because I hope you let me know so we could do something about it rather than...
What?
Rather than you doing something on your own.
Like what?
I don't know, you tell me.
No. Fine.
Well, that's good.
Happy birthday, dear Mariam. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, yes,
Go on, go on. That's it.
Thank you.
And of course, delighted as I am to be here on my daughter's birthday, I'd be lying if I pretended I wasn't at least as interested in hearing more about Peter's court case.
Oh, yes.
Last time, the prosecution had just opened with their statement.
No, really, I can't.
Latest from the jury bench, Peter, please.
So you do realise this is totally unethical?
Of course, but in a trial like this, a juror has to unload his stress somehow. So I vote we grant Peter his ethical amnesty in return for our word of honour. And what he reveals goes no further. Agreed?
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Well, today we saw witnesses in the morning, people who'd seen the boy on the way to the Heath.
This being Manning Heath, East London?
Yes.
Eleanor, you bought a local map on
Yes.
your way home tonight?
Yep.
Yes.
We circled the Heath.
So, roughly where, Peter, would you say was the temple?
That's on Granger Street.
Got it. Here. So, he would have walked all along this road.
And then onto the Heath.
And onto the Heath. Yes. It's extraordinary. The boy had a clear motive and intent. He was spotted going to the scene and running away. There was blood on the shirt. And this is on trial, costing hundreds of thousands, wasting taxpayers' money.
Actually, to be fair, we haven't heard the defence yet.
Oh, well, that's obvious. Try to fudge the whole thing with race. Did you say the QC was George Corbett?
Yes, I did.
Well, he's a wily old trot. He'll turn it into some Pakistani victimisation thing straight away.
The boy is Sikh.
Oh, there you are. Aren't they known to be warriors?
I'm sorry, I
That's
don't
the
think
problem with this positive discrimination. It's gone too far. God forbid that this kid should have been Jewish. No offence, Peter, but suddenly this would no longer have been a thing about bullying. It would have been about the Holocaust. Why don't people just accept that Jews and Sikhs commit crimes too? How are the rest of the jurors? Mostly black or unemployed, I should guess. Why they think these juries are representative of society, I don't know. 20 years ago, perhaps, but nowadays, the only thing they represent is people with nothing better to do.
The old man rumbled along the road.
He was crying. That was it.
Yes, he was crying. So the old man rumbled along the road in his car. Thank you very much. I'm very, very tired. Mummy.
I always thought I'd be the first to go, you know, Barbara. Life is short, isn't it? Yeah.
Not short enough for my liking.
Elsie, we're only 88 years old. She's got all life ahead of her. Never wanted for anything, did Elsie?
Just going to church and everything.
Down in 15 to 1. I don't know how I'll be able to sleep tonight without Elsie. God rest her soul. Be next to her.
Okay, bye.
Hello? Hello?
Good evening, Marcia.
Hello, who is this?
Don't you worry about that. Just want to make sure you understand. The Packy, he's guilty.
Who is this?
No sympathy for the nigger. Nigger.
Hello?